Bowling Story 3 Pammy version PS4 review. Alright, the game is just like you pick Pammy or Jane, you do bowling, and it's the same whether you pick Pammy or Jane. So I'm not going to show you both, but it's just the same thing. You just see Jane's face instead of Pammy if you were playing as Pammy instead of Jane or whatever, or Jane instead of Pammy. So yeah, it's just like this. The ball goes back and forth. You direct it in the direction, and you get some points based on the pins that you knock down, or I guess the pins that you absorb into your bowling ball. Yeah, okay. 27 points. Doesn't matter. It's no high scores. It's nothing like that. It's just a complete waste of time. Then there's the story mode. I gotta give them some credit. They in this version of the story mode, they managed to divide up Jane's story and Pammy's story in such a way that there's not a lot of overlap. And so what you wound up with was a story where was two separate stories, which is something they didn't do in the two previous episodes. So like if you have the Pammy version or the Jane version, it's just all repetitive for the most part, with just like a few parts where they're separate. But in this one, they actually came up with a mostly completely separate story for one for Pammy, one for Jane. So like the other episodes kind of made me a little bit angry. Like I felt like I shouldn't have paid a separate $1 for it. But this game, I'd say I'm not mad about it. I paid $1 and I feel like I got about $1's worth of content, so it's fine. And this one actually has some bowling gameplay in it, unlike the Jane version, which is fine. I didn't want bowling content, so I didn't mind not getting it. But yeah, see, there's a little bit of bowling in the game, tiny bit of bowling, and it's fine. I don't mind there being bowling or not bowling. Either way, it's about the same to me. The bowling is not very good, and I hope that they actually improve upon it. You know, or do what they did in the previous game and just eliminate the gameplay. But you know, I'd like there to be some good gameplay in this game. Like, why not try to improve it? You know, maybe add like a 2-player element or something. Bowling traditionally would have more than one player. Like you could even just, it wouldn't be so bad if I had to pass the controller or pretend to pass the controller. Anyway, yeah. Okay, continue story. Alright, yeah, so it's a short story. We're about to get to the end of it right now. It took me about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes to go through, I think. Yeah, that's it. The story's over. So yeah, it's just like a cute little Christian story about teenage girls thinking about dating and you know, the rules that are placed on them by their parents and stuff like that. And you know, it's just like a nice little Christian story game. I guess I reluctantly recommend it. It's kind of a guilty pleasure. I give this game a 6.5 out of 10. Probably, you know, I'm probably being a bit generous to it, but I liked it. I think it's cute. It works. It's fine. So yeah, Project Sunrise Bowling Story 3 Pammy version, 6.5 out of 10. It is pretty much what you saw. I've played through the entire game right here. There's not that much replay value. It's just a little bit of story and a little bit of a bowling game that's, you know, kind of like, I think if you're buying it, it's more for the story. The bowling is kind of not as good. Yeah, so that's all. This has been my review. Sunrise Bowling, 6.5 out of 10, Pammy version. See y'all next time.